Hello, beautiful people. It is Queen Carrie B back with another video, and today I'm super excited because this is my very first collaboration with Caiden Rhys Foodie. Thank you so much, Caiden. Big thank yous and loves and shout outs to Caiden. She found my channel a while back and we've been supporting each other's channels ever since, and she asked me to do this with her, so thanks, girl. Virtual fist bump. Anyway, let's get into this. And I have to apologize, Caiden, because we agreed on Carne Asada loaded like fries, and they gave me nachos. I asked for the loaded fries, and when the man handed over my food, he was like, "Here are your fries." But they gave me nachos. So I apologize for that, but it still looks great, and I still love doing this collab with you. So let's get into it. Let's check it out. It smells amazing. It smells awesome. And I'm gonna get dirty with it. I don't even give a care. Oh my God, I might need a fork for this. This looks awesome. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, that'll do. And I have a schmutz rag here because it's like still 90 something degrees. And I went to the gym and rode my bike, and it's really hard to cool down. Anywho, I hope everybody's doing awesome. Thanks for joining us today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. How? You know what? Let's just get real and dump this all out on the sacred red tray. That is clean. I'm not screwing around here. Oh my God, this weighs about 8 pounds. Oh my God. Oh my word. Oh, look at this. All right, this is a hot mess, but it tastes amazing. No shame in my game, folks. So we thought we would talk a little bit about, I don't know, end of summer stories, which is kind of apropos. Oh my God, guacamole. I have to take a moment. It's a hot mess, you guys, but it's super good. Anyway, I don't know, whenever I think about the end of summer growing up as a kid, oh my God, a solitary French fry. Carne Asada fry. Yeah, whenever I think of end of summer growing up, see, because I halfway grew up between Sag Harbor, New York and Winthrop, Maine. And we would spend, I don't know, like June to early September in Maine, and I would go to school back in Sag Harbor. And it was always bittersweet because, I don't know, leaving Maine always made me super sad because it was just like so magical, like the stuff we did on the lake growing up there. And like, who wants to go back to school when you're a kid? But I also wanted to see, you know, my school friends back in Sag Harbor too, because I hadn't seen them all summer. So it was kind of like a bittersweet thing. But I remember I would sit with my friends on the end of the dock at night, and we'd have huge fish fries. Like our last night at camp, we would have huge fish fries with all the families, and we would exchange gifts and hang out on the dock and look at the stars and just talk about how awesome our summer was. And I'd pretty much cry at the last night in Maine every summer. You know, you're a kid, you get back into the swing of things with your school friends, and it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And we would keep in touch during the school year. The kids who were they were like my siblings growing up in Maine. We would send audio tapes back and forth, like record songs off the radio and, you know, just talk about what we got for Christmas or whatever. But the end of summer was always bittersweet. And then as I got older, I don't know, the end of summer sort of vibes changed because my parents got divorced and we lost our little cabin in Maine, and it was sad, and I, wasn't going there anymore. I didn't go back until my late teens, early 20s when I was able to travel on my own or, drive up there on my own. You guys, this is ridiculous. Like, I can't even. I didn't have any plastic forks. Bite. But I started working in professional theater at that time, and I was just working my ass off so much. It was like definitely an out of sight, out of mind thing. And I would look forward to the end of summer because then I got to go back to college with all my friends. And where I went to college was, I went to SUNY Purchase Conservatory of Theater Arts and Film in New York. Nice Arnold Palmer. We had a blast. I mean, you worked hard and you played hard. The performing arts facilities there are ridiculous. They would like tech Broadway shows at our college because, we had this huge performing arts center. But yeah, at the end of every summer, I'd finish up work at the Bay Street Theater in my hometown where I grew up. Julie Andrews' daughter and her son-in-law, and Sybil Christopher, who was Richard Burton's first wife. The three of them founded this theater in my hometown, and I worked there from the time I was like 15 up until my, mid-late 20s. They would call me, "What are you doing this summer? You want to be in this play?" Or, So it just, the end of summer really changed from when I was a kid up until my young adulthood, because so much shifting and weirdness was going on in my life. Who else likes the soggy tortilla chips with all the gunk on it? I do. Caiden, I'm so sorry they gave me nachos. I asked for it said on the menu, the fries. The girl was really nice. Shout out to, her name was Mahi. Shout out to Mahi and all the guys at the Great White Hut. This is where I got this food. They make awesome Mexican food, burgers, fries. But, yeah, I asked for fries and they gave me nachos. I don't know why. I guess I'm just going to have to roll with it, like everything else in life, right? Y'all, and I stood in front of a fan for half an hour and hosed myself off in the backyard. I have this like little janky setup that's kind of an outdoor shower. It feels really good just to hose yourself off out there because it's just too damn hot. Oh, excuse me. That really good melty cheese, fresh pico de gallo, cilantro, carne asada, guacamole. The guac is super fresh. Again, visually it's a hot mess, but it tastes great. And you know what? Fries would have gotten super soggy too. So 6-1, right? My God, I'm super blotchy and red from steam rooming and swimming and riding my bike. Where's Fran? My little dog is in here with me. She likes to sneak in here. Want to say hi to the lovely peoples? This is Fran. She's my crusty old weenie. I love her to bits. She's an amazing little dachshund. She'll be 10 years old in October. And she goes everywhere with me, and she loves her mother. Except now she looks like she's judging me. You just want the food. You just want the food always. Mommy loves it. Okay. Mommy loves it. Anyway, what else can I blab about? Except that I'm having a lot of fun with this. Yeah, I think I will be, well, we are. We're taking steps, me and my partner Dave, to move back to Maine. because I've lived in Los Angeles for 16 years and I am fucking over it. I did some really awesome stuff. I did some film and TV. I did a little NCIS LA episode a couple years ago, which is fun. But the lifestyle and the hustle, I don't know. I gotta give it a break. I grew up in theater on the East Coast. I've done so many regional theater contracts. I understudied on Broadway. Did some Law and Order. I did a Judging Amy episode. That was a long time ago. But, yeah, I'm just feeling a little burnt out. And not to say that I won't go back to it, but if I do, it's going to be in New York. It's not going to be in LA. And more theater, I think. I'll keep up my union dues. I'm a SAG-AFTRA member and an Actors Equity member. And I'll keep up those dues. And, I'll get back to it, when I feel like it. Girl, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this. One thing about me, I'm Carrie, never finishes her food blaze. Oh. And I like to sing and make noises to work through all my eating things. Sometimes. All the time. I'm going to have to save most of this for later. Maybe Dave would like some too, because he likes this kind of stuff. It's like when you have the Thanksgiving plate and you mush it all together, like the peas and the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the turkey and all that. It's like the Mexican version of that. It's like Mexican Thanksgiving. I hope the scrapey noises aren't too bad on the thing. I don't have any more plastic forks. And they didn't give me a fork. Child, please, the nachos are going to get mushy. You need to give your customers a fork with this stuff. One sort of summer story that comes to mind, I don't know if it was the end of summer. It might have been because we were really young. And I'll leave you with this story. We used to play games all around the property, and there used to be an outhouse. And we would play in the outhouse, like we would go in there and, I don't know, play games and make pretend and whatever. Play hide and go seek. No, there was no dirty business besides poops in the outhouse. We were like 10 years old at this point. But my sort of surrogate brother who I grew up with, he's 3 or 4 years younger than I am. And we would just follow each other everywhere. And he was so cute. And I, would take him under my wing. And he has an older sister my age. And we were playing this game. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a hide and go seek game. I don't exactly remember the rules of what it was. But Ben and I were hiding in the outhouse. And we were trying to be quiet. And all of a sudden we hear this ruckus outside. Like, it sounds like the huge rustling of leaves. Like there's something big outside, like an animal. And we started to get a little scared. And this is in the daytime, mind you. This isn't like at night or anything. But we locked ourselves in there and couldn't get out for some reason. And there was this big crash on the roof of the outhouse. And we thought some big animal was after us. Like, as you're a kid, your imagination goes. And Ben started to cry. My bro started to cry. And I was like, it's okay, man. It's okay. And I literally had him like this, and he's crying, and I kick the outhouse door down. I don't know why we couldn't get out. And there's his older sister, Christina, just standing there laughing her ass off. She had 2 plastic bags. She was like waving around outside the outhouse, and it sounded like, I don't know, there were like 10 animals in the leaves coming to get us, or like our imaginations really ran wild. And my little dude ended up in tears over it, and I was like, I'll save you, when you're like 10 years old and I don't know, you're playing make pretend and stuff like that. But that's definitely a vivid memory. It was super fun. Like, we used to get into stuff like that all the time. We would go to their grandma's camp, and she had like a stream from the lake that went behind her camp. And we would catch frogs in there for bait or just catch frogs to catch frogs. Grandma also had an outhouse, and on 4th of July, oh God, Ben and I would go in there and make morning glory dust. You know, morning glories, they're like, I don't know, an echelon above regular sparklers. They're like thicker. They have powder inside and they do like little colors. Ben and I would take a Tupperware bowl and go hide in Grandma's outhouse. And we would have 10 packs of those things. And we would sit there and roll all the powder out of it into a Tupperware bin. So we'd have like, I don't know, at the end of the day, like 3 cups of morning glory powder. And his dad used to get really pissed off at us because it's dangerous. He'd be like, oh, you're going to blow yourself up there. He would get mad. And we were like 8-10 years old running around with books of matches and shit, lighting stuff on fire. Girl, I can take one more bite because my stomach is so full. Oh my God. You can't have any, missus. I'm so sorry. I'm so full. You know what? Hold, please. I'm going to get more beverage because I'm quite thirsty. What a hot mess. Success. Also, to those of you who may be new, I do a lot of food stuff, but I'm also out and about. I vlog a bit. I went to Scotland last year and did 10 vlogs over 6 weeks. I vlog in the ocean sometimes. I'm an avid waterman. I love fishing and paddleboarding and all that stuff. But on the day-to-day, I like a little ASMR. I like a little mukbang. Food and chit-chat, as I call it. Ooh. I'm so full. I cannot put it away. Oh, that's so good. Little chunk of avocado. I love beans. Maybe I shouldn't have ordered like a ginormous thing. Leave the children of the future, let them lead the way, show them all the beauty they possess inside. No idea why that just came into my head. I am a little wacky and a little nutty, but there is no shame in my game. Whew. I'm gonna have to call it, friends and neighbors. I am stuffed. That is very filling and it's like the most delicious hot mess, but there's only so much I can eat of it. Look, I'm going into a food coma already. Again, big shout out and thanks to Caiden Rhys. Thanks for doing this with me, girl. So much fun. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you're new to my channel, thanks again. Thanks to any new subscribers. I really appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Keep living your dreams in 2019. Be good to each other. Much love to all, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah!